From Creamer Media in Johannesburg, this is the Real Economy Report. South African emerging domestic natural gas and helium producer Renergen earlier this month unveiled its COVID-19 vaccine transport solution, the Cryo-Vacc. Journalist Simone Liedtke, who attended the unveiling event, tells us more.
Designed to keep COVID-19 vaccines ultra-cold during transportation for up to as much as 30 days, the Cryo-Vacc allows for vaccines to be transported over longer distance and to reach remote areas. Renergen CEO Stefano Morani talks to how the concept was born, while also giving us a quick overview of the solution.
In the last week of November, first week of December, I was noodling with some ideas and drew some really rudimentary diagrams on a piece of paper and explained the process and sent it through to our engineers, Josh and Mpumi, and they then played around with it, put some numbers to it, and then excitedly phoned me back about an hour later and said it worked. So from there we quickly put out a patent. The patent, from that first little scribble to a patent, was about 3 business days. And then from there we went into rapid prototyping. That was from the first week of December to now we have a working model. So yeah, call it a few weeks from a concept to an actual working prototype that we're now ready to start taking orders on. We've got 3 sizes. We've got the large case. So this one standing behind me is the very large case. This will hold the equivalent of about 6,000 Astras, a little bit more than 6,000 Astra doses. It will hold about 4,500 to 5,000 Pfizer doses. And then just depending on how the other vaccines are packed, it's anywhere in that range. And it'll hold it for 25 days. You've then got the small cases. The smallest case is about 1,000 doses of Pfizer and, roughly speaking, almost 2,000 doses of Astra. Now, at 2 to 8 degrees Celsius, we believe that this will hold for well over 40 days. So and that's without any form of electricity whatsoever. It'll be completely independent, in the field, sent out there, and you've got all of that time to be able to administer the doses without worrying about the temperature getting too high and the vaccine spoiling.
However, the world is faced with infrastructural and logistical challenges, and Morani further explains how the Cryo-Vacc addresses these issues.
First and foremost, you've got 25 days. That is a very, very big piece of the puzzle solved. The next thing is that because this is both ground safe and aircraft safe, you can actually keep one custody chain going. Because for aircraft we use helium as opposed to nitrogen, it means that you can get far more doses on a plane because you can actually transport more helium than you can nitrogen or carbon dioxide. And so as a result, using a Cryo-Vacc, we've calculated that you could, over a 14-day period, on one single aircraft, move 500,000 doses of a vaccine using Cryo-Vacc as opposed to current technologies, which is significantly better than current technology.
Market interest has also been on the uptake, with distribution and production to take place soon.
There are many jurisdictions that are very interested in the technology. And if you think about it, 40% of the entire population of the planet live in rural or emerging markets. And they don't have access to the kind of technology that the Western world do, that the developed world does. So just from that perspective, if you look at the sheer number of people that require vaccines that aren't going to be able to get it within the kind of cold chains that are required, this already has an applicability beyond our wildest dreams. But then aside from that, in terms of where we stand with regards to the rollout of the production, we've already partnered up with DPD Laser in South Africa, DPD being part of the Geopost, the French company. And they were already looking at a rollout of the vaccines in sub-Saharan, in SADC, in the SADC region. But then outside of that, yes, we've had many firms starting to talk to us about large-scale manufacture for global usage. Now, as it stands, we can do 1,000 a month. But then from there, we have the ability to scale this up, introducing secondary and tertiary manufacturing facilities, and we'd be able to make significantly more than that per month.
That's Creamer Media's Real Economy Report. Join us again next week for more news and insights into South Africa's real economy. And don't forget to listen to the audio version of our Engineering News daily email newsletter.